the skies, whispers of defiance. In the dead of night, it's who of rage reignite.
Oh, thanks, Bubba. That really filled me up.
Oh my. You talking like, is that your Donald Duck impression?
Yeah, it absolutely was.
Well, Epstein
Anyway.
my ass.
Right?
Well, I can mark that off of the to talk about list, can't I?
Yeah.
Donald Duck likes to suck.
That really was on the list. That's even funnier because I just did that naturally. So yeah, for those of you playing What the Fuck Bingo, this has been an interesting 3 weeks. Let's just say
Sure
the least.
has, yes. That was not something that I intended on my bingo card.
Mm-hmm.
So I was rather shooketh by the
I hope we
imagery.
I hope we get a announcement from Bubba where he says,
Well,
"I
apparently
did not have sexual relations with that man."
president, right? Epstein's brother has come out and said
It's the other Bubba.
he knows who Bubba is, and it's not.
And if it's the other Bubba, that motherfucking Bubba looks like a modern day Viking.
Well, I
He
haven't
is
even
fine
seen
for an old man.
because they said it was just some almost groupie that just hung out all the time, and that's who this Bubba was.
Oh, because if it was the other Bubba, they're saying it might be too.
I've only
He's
heard
pretty.
of that.
He's pretty hot. He looks like an ex-pro wrestler or something. I forget his name. But anyway. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of felons, Diddy got in trouble again, and he got some stuff added to his time. He got shit-faced in the prison. He made the hooch.
Well, I'm just gonna say, from every single person that I know that's been to prison, there is more alcohol and more drugs in prison than there is outside of prison.
There's probably more drugs in the prison than what's in our systems right now, and we just got back. Well, hell, you saw the intro when we zapped in here. I don't know what the hell's happening. We try to go out and have fun, do things like 2 consenting adults. Next thing we know, we
We're
get
at the
fucking
White House.
trapped. Yeah.
The trap house, I mean.
And then somebody quantum leaps us back here, and we're doing the podcast. Like 12 seconds ago, I was getting milked like a cow, but here
And
we are.
Let me just tell you, quantum teleportation is a thing. If you follow science, actually, they had
And
some.
Scott Bakula.
Yeah, they had some neat things happen where particles traveled instantaneously, and then they found out that your decisions in the future manipulate you in the past and force you into alternate timelines.
Yeah!
That shit breaks my brain thinking about that stuff. Like,
Yes.
no wonder, like, so every Sagittarius that you know that says things like, I know, I said that right there, is not wrong. They just moved into another dimension where it's not
You
there
didn't
anymore.
hear it. Right. Like if a tree falls in the woods type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. What you drinking today, Nikki?
I wish these motherfuckers would have us as their sponsor. Like, S'more Time, Cold Brew Latte by Bones Coffee Company.
Ooh, their coffee is good. I like the
Right.
Bones Company.
Mm-hmm. They have all sorts of flavors. And for those of you that hate flavors, they have non-flavored coffee as well. If you are a fan of the Highlander Grog,
He made me a fan of that. Remember? Because I
the
hadn't
best.
tried it
It's
before.
really just butterscotch coffee. y'all.
Kinda.
So don't get all scared of it like it's some big, beautiful
Get a butterscotch and
Highlanders.
put it in it.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
would make it good. Even better. Complement the flavor.
This has only 220 calories, and it has a gram of fiber and 8 grams of protein, so it counts as a meal. It's
Burns fat and helps you shaft.
Yeah, it's loaded in the D, calcium, potassium and 255 milligrams of caffeine.
Whoa! That's enough to sprout something out your cooter that'll fly you to the moon, Paco.
Right? And it's s'mores flavored. S'mores are for any time of the year.
Anytime.
Yeah, literally.
You
go
got a
out-
cigarette lighted, get a marshmallow and roast it. I've done it before.
Have you really?
Oh my god, yeah.
Because
I
done that.
I don't like marshmallows plain. I'll eat them like
I
if
want
they're
them
in like a
burnt,
Watergate salad, but if I want to roast them, they have to look like Freddy Krueger's nutsack.
I agree. I want there to be like a surface and then a mantle and then this core. Yeah, like I want that whole like thing to be awesome too.
Yep, I agree. And a lot of times, I haven't done it as an older person because I get, as you get older, you realize the dumb shit you do when you're young, you shouldn't do when you're old. You just find other dumb shit to do. So I stopped doing this, but when I was younger, I would just take get the whole marshmallow on fire, and while it was on fire.
Oh no, I would blow it out, then do that.
Oh no.
I'm stuck on, and I won't make s'mores any other way now. Have you ever had stuffed? What are they called?
The marshmallows that have the
Balls or-
chocolate in them?
Uh-huh.
I didn't care for that.
I loved them, and that's how I do them. Or the ones that have coconut all over the outside.
Now, those I haven't tried.
They
And they
are-
should do that.
Right, they are so delicious.
We've tried different ways of doing s'mores. Like I remember we did instead of the regular flat chocolate bars, we did Reese's cups on there one time.
Ooh, the Reese cup kind
That
of
was good. And then we tried doing a chocolate covered strawberry with it one time, and that was really good too. It's a lot of work to do that one, but we did it.
I know somebody that makes chocolate covered strawberries that are legendary. We may have to get some
I
for
love chocolate
a
covered
Valentine's Day special when we come back from winter break.
Yes, I love chocolate covered strawberries. Sometimes in the past I have made a shit ton of them just because they're an easy and quick snack. It's not overly too much chocolate, and if you use the darker chocolate, it's not extremely unhealthy.
Dark chocolate, in case you didn't know, is not considered bad for you. So if you just eat dark chocolate,
On the moderate or the
everything's
light,
okay.
everything will be just fine.
You know,
A little bit of vino.
I tried. Maybe it was you that told me to try it. I don't know. It's the half and half. The Reese cup that's half white chocolate, half dark chocolate.
I don't know that I've. Yes, it was me. Yes, it was me.
It was really.
It was good.
And so was the Oreo Reese cup.
Because my husband's always looking for different kind of candy with different kind of candy in it. Because he's a big kid.
I want the fudge ones now. Now they have fudge ones. So
Ooh, I'm sure
it
he'll
has
find those.
liquidy fudge on the bottom, and then the regular peanut butter, and then the regular chocolate all over. Oh, Rod, they're called lava filled.
Holy shit! Really? Well, we'll have to look into that because that does sound really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big kid when it comes to candy and such.
Only Reese's.
Reese's
Not
is
other
good.
things. I am not any other kind of candy. I will, however, eat peanut M&Ms,
Those are
but
my
I would
obsession.
always prefer Reese's. I could actually eat the 1 pound sharing bag in an entire movie.
Yeah, I would.
It's better to
probably
just
die
fill that
from
up.
but
If I'm
yes.
coming, only put servings in bowls for each person. Don't just put a big one out.
Because he'll just grab it and be like,
Like-
okay, guys, just let me know if you want one, and I'll unwrap it and throw it in your mouth. And the rest are mine.
Chuck, one time, we sat and watched The Matrix. And we were done watching The Matrix. And I pointed out, Chuck, you ate an entire 5 pound bag of peanut M&Ms.
I can see how fast that could happen because I've done it before.
in the Matrix. He started crying. And like teenagers, we all laughed at him as he cried.
Poor Chuck. He can't get a break.
Oh my god, just thinking about it makes me want to cry with laughter. It was
Oh
literally
my gosh.
he ate it. It just laid on his stomach, and then all of a sudden he realized he'd eaten the entire bag of M&Ms.
Where'd they go?
I may have exaggerated. It may have been the 2-pound bag one, but that's still a lot
That's
of
a lot
M&Ms.
of M&Ms, Chuck.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mike would buy me the family size bags of M&Ms, and I would keep them in my side of my dresser, and I would fucking sleep eat the sons of bitches. I
Wake
would,
up with like the
yes,
front out of your
I
mouth.
would think I
like,
shit the bed because there was chocolate on the fucking sheets. I'm like, I know damn well I didn't shit the bed. That's chocolate. And finally, I had to be like, you know what? You gotta stop doing that because I can't really have a lot of sugar for one, and if I do, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna gain weight, and here I am laying in the bed. I'll roll over, open my drawer,
and you know,
close it, go back to sleep. That's not right. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that.
and you can't eat zero sugar candy, y'all.
No, it gives you the cramps and the
Dude,
diarrheas.
yeah, like you eat more than one piece in a 24-hour time period.
I remember the first time I had a piece of sugar-free candy, and it was from the Candy Break in Brookville, Ohio, and I was a teenager, and I had one piece of like a Reese cup. It was like a Reese cup, sugar-free type, peanut butter chocolate.
And those taste horrible. In case you've ever had
it
them.
tasted like shit for
Yeah,
one.
you can tell that there's no real sugar in that.
And probably 3 hours later, I thought my appendix was bursting. Like my stomach was cramping so bad from that.
What is it that's in
I
them?
don't
Because
know, man.
if you go read the sugar, I know everybody knows about
May
this now,
cause cramps.
but the sugar-free gummies reviews.
Yeah, has
gummy
anybody
bears
looked at those?
for Haribo?
Go read
Oh,
those.
y'all will die from laughter. People
Those are
are talking
hilarious.
about how they had like accidents where they couldn't even pull over before they shit themselves. 18 hours of diarrhea, I think, is the top one. Because, like we was talking about, it's easy while you watch the movie. That's why you're supposed to get popcorn, y'all,
Right.
for
Popcorn's
movies. It's okay
easier.
to eat this much popcorn, because that's only a handful of corn.
Right. It's a vegetable corn.
Popcorn's a vegetable,
I mean, come on now.
okay? But, like, I understand, but you cannot even eat more than one. I can remember, like, all of my patients would have diabetic candy, and I'm like, they're in a bed and they're gonna die.
Just give
So
them the fucking
give them
sugar.
the sugar and give them extra insulin.
Sugar me the fuck up, bitch. No, because I'll probably puke all over myself.
Right? No, because that is what will happen.
So, I got into a little bit of a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
I like saying that word.
Do you mean like adult altercation? Almost?
Adult altercation upon social medias. So
Ooh, is this like Kardashians?
I wish it was that cool, but it's not. So last holiday season, Disney had a character by the name of Tally the Elf, and everybody just went batshit crazy over this dude. And he really did a wonderful job. But now, what people don't understand is everybody in this world don't know the things that you may know or what he may know. People are learning things for the first time every day. Everybody's new in the world, just like you. This is my first day doing this. This is the first day every day is a new day. Okay? And we learn things every day. We don't come with the fucking Disney handbook. So I don't know that Tally the Elf changes every goddamn year. Nor do I give a fuck if Bart Simpson was Tally. I don't care. What I was disappointed was the guy from last year really brought that character out. He had, contact with the audience. He did a wonderful job, and I just loved the spirit. I posted a video. I said nothing. It was just my face like this. In disappointment because it wasn't going to be him this year. It was going to be a different character, a different actor playing that character. And it wasn't going to be the same. I was disappointed in that. Having said that, there are these people who have taken it to that's my ice maker. Taken it to a crazy level. It sounded like a robot, didn't it?
Fog machines or something.
No, I tried to make it into one. It wouldn't last, and it was too cold, so I let it make ice again. So,
Ow!
I just made a video, and the background music was, "What the hell? What the helly? What the hell ya?" And that was it. Okay, and then somebody commented, I think it's a girl this year, and then I made a video reply to the thing. Yes, I saw her. I thought she was amazing. I thought she was adorable. But for me, it's just not the same. Some random woman took both of my videos and spliced them together to make it look like I was one of those crazy Disney adults that went BSC over the fact that this man is not returning. And I'm like, and my friend Amber sees the video and realizes, the fuck is she doing and this Amber person, she ain't just a friend on TikTok. Like, she was married to a guy I went to high school with. Like, she knows me personally. And she's messaging me like, this woman is using your video to take it down a narrative that you didn't take it down. And she makes a comment that Disney adults are so cringe. Well, that was the worst part, was being called a Disney adult, because I am not a Disney adult. And you know I have Vicky Valancourt for a daughter. The bitch that played Nancy and the Craft.
This is an Elvira adult.
Yeah, an Elvira adult. Papa, Mau Mau.
I know some Disney adults.
And so I decide I'm going to go take a deeper dive into this young woman. And she's got to be in her late 20s. And she's a beautiful, beautiful woman, but bitch, don't take my shit and twist it and then not tag me in it. And so I start commenting on it like, why are you doing that? Why are you taking this and twisting it for your narrative? Okay, blah, 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 blah. So finally, she comes back on there and was like, I didn't see any of this. I didn't see any of your comments. I didn't think you'd want to be tagged because of the way I talked. Well, that's exactly right. I would want to be tagged because of the way you're talking, because the way you're talking has nothing to do with what my content was about. You're twisting it. She's like, you're jealous. I was like, you have 18,000 followers. I have 73,000 followers. I think I'm good. Okay, next subject. And then, I always have to have the last word, and she ended up blocking me, so I did get the last word. But she kept saying, you Disney adults, you Disney adults. So when I went to check out her profile, guess what she is a former Disney actress. She was all of her content is about Disney. And she says, well, I am in Broadway overseas, is what she tells me. I don't give a shit if you're in a cab in Delaware. Okay? Don't pull you picked the wrong bitch, ho.
So she's
she's on Broadway overseas, but all of her TikTok content is about her time at Disney, being a Disney character. And I'm like, I didn't know.
Are you sure
Holiday
she's
Happy.
real?
No, she's a real person. I'm like,
okay. Because I was like, I know some people that could be.
Like, I don't understand why you feel that my holiday happiness is decided upon Walt fucking Disney and his frozen fucking head. Like, I don't understand that. But no, please, don't ever
you
do that.
Disney adults, it'd be better to say, you John Waters adults.
Right, that would be so much funner. And more funny. Or you divine bitches.
That's right, because I am a divine bitch.
Divine bitch, yes. Speaking of elves, and that elf, guess who makes their fucking return next week?
Elf on a Shelf. I hope that your Elf on a Shelf does a lot of gay things.
Well, I think I'm gonna keep him in the glass house.
In this little thing?
Maybe just shove him in there and then
Oh.
be like, "Don't touch me. I'm fragile."
Like he's not allowed out?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you could take your Buddhist temple and decorate it for Christmas.
Yeah, that needs to be taken care of, and I keep bringing it up, but it's just never happens.
That's why you need a gay husband and a husband you breed with.
I gotta find my lavender love.
Could you imagine what it would be like if it was like you lived with two gay men and then you kept your husband in a mother-in-law suite and he stayed over there?
I think I could live
And we
with
all
one
live-
gay man. Well, it just depends. I could probably live with one gay man, not two.
Well,
If they were a couple, I might be able to, but
most
not if they were like
gays
single.
are thruples though.
I could
There's
definitely
a-
be in a lavender relationship with those people and keep Mike in the shed out back.
Oh, that would be cool.
That I could do.
Like a thing now with gay people is like when you're 55, you have a boyfriend that's 40 that you got when he was 25, and then both of you have a boyfriend that's like 30. So it's kind of cool for the older gay guy. He
You get
gets
the
a
best of
younger
both
boyfriend,
worlds, yeah.
and then the middle boyfriend gets to be the old man once the old one dies, and he has a younger boyfriend. And then at that time, they've probably had another one. So it's kind of
Taking
like,
in recruits.
right. So one house could technically be almost like a taken care of by the exact same family for 120 years. Could you imagine how neat that would be? Like 7
That would
generations of
would go back
homogays.
to the Victorian era, which is on my list. And keeping in with the gay conversation, what do you think sexting would have been like if it existed in the Victorian era? Thine ankle embodies my every thought. Things like that.
I cannot sleep until I see thy neck again.
Address me once more as wayward woman, and I shall surrender myself to reckless abandon.
Ooh, that sounds like I'm DTF.
That's what it is. That's that
Yeah.
Victorian DTF syndrome. Yes.
I can't really think of any other. I'm not very Victorian. My friend Caroline, though, she
Doth
could
thine
come up with a couple.
apples of thine cheeks shine brightly upon thine chesticles.
Doth thou indulge in the art of analingus?
Analingus. That's eating ass.
Wouldst thou like to put thy fist deep within my womb?
Yeah, that would be really disturbing.
Would thou like to tie me to the radiator?
Just don't turn it on.
Those fucking things are so hot.
They get
even
so
when-
hot. They walk past them and they fucking melt your clothes.
I think we might be the actual last generation to actually know what radiators are.
Right.
They are
Right.
not in houses anymore.
You don't
because-
see them.
so,
They're dangerous.
Imagine this thing that looks like a bunch of plates stacked up, and they're hollow and they're full of oil. So the oil stays hot all the time and radiates heat into the room.
And stink.
Yeah, it's bad.
Roll back. So, I'm going to give you a scenario, and I want you to tell me what you would think of this. And then we'll move on to a couple of different improv things, and then we will let your host go. But, let's say you had a child, and the child was in sport of
Okay.
any nature. And you had a little bit of bad blood with one of their coaches
Okay.
to the point where that coach was being extremely petty with you, and you decide to no longer dignify it with your presence, so you remove not only yourself but your child from the athletics, And during a party, she is still awarded. And the party, mind you, is almost 3 months after the child has left, has not done any practices, been to any games, participated in any events. So 3 months almost has passed, and you get sent an award for your child that says most improved child.
That's kind of cringy because, first off, it's not mean to her, but like it is because she left several months ago, so why did you even send her anything? It's okay if she didn't get one, if she
Right.
only did a third or a half, or you know what I mean? Like, I get that, but still, like,
I feel like it is a downright slap in the face, and it brings the message, things have only been better since your child hasn't been here. She's most improved. Because that's what I got for my daughter that was in cheer from her coach. And
yeah, I would have been a little pissed off.
but you
about
know
that.
what? Here's the thing. I got some information. You know, that coach has been given some karma, which I forgot to tell you about. I'll tell you after the podcast. She was hit with a little bit of karma. I'm not going to say I'm glad what happened, but maybe you should have treated me nicer. But no, my daughter has not been to cheer since September 27th. And on November 8th, she was awarded Most Improved Cheerleader.
It's
she
like they
hasn't
have that
been there.
left.
She hasn't been there. And then other cheerleaders got elaborate gifts while other cheerleaders didn't. These girls, I think the oldest ones are 10, not even 10. And they're giving these girls titles. Head cheerleader. These girls are not emotionally mature enough to have titles. They're not emotionally mature enough to wonder why so-and-so got this and so-and-so got this, but I didn't get one. It's going to be hard enough for them when they get in middle school and high school, when they absolutely have to show up and show out to make the team. It's going to be enough on them then to not lose their fucking minds, and you're going to do this shit to them now? Well, one can argue that that's preparing them. Fuck you and your fucking argument. They are children.
Yeah, kids should be in sports and activities for fun.
Right. And if you are giving out awards for those children at the end of the season, those awards should all be positive awards. Nobody should be most talkative or loud. Or if you're loudest, it should be in a good way. All of those awards should have been positive.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ones that got the shitty awards are the ones that were affiliated with me. So if you have a problem with me, that's it. That's your fucking problem. And if you're the one that doesn't want to make it about the children anymore, that's your fucking problem. And if you have a handicap to where you shouldn't be operating a vehicle because you could have some sort of medical emergency that causes you to wreck, you probably shouldn't be driving. So anyway, improv. I've got 3 quick, like, here's the scenario goes, okay? And then it's where we both have to interact together as a team. Last time it was like we went, back and forth. Goth Christmas carolers, go.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be goth Christmas.
Yeah, we're
Day?
Goth Christmas carolers, and I just knocked on the door. Hey, we are here to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, a most dreadful time indeed.
In 3, 2, 1. We
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
We
wish you a Gothic Christmas.
We
Wish you a Gothic
Christmas.
Christmas.
I think your son's queer.
Yes.
We've been watching him through the window. He's
Yes.
watching
I'm dead.
Fake corn. Etsy!
Oh, that was not good for me. Okay, let's see what the next one does.
Mall elves at a Santa photo shoot who haven't slept in 48 hours and go, "Come on, you little bastard!"
Oh my god, I need to eat or I'm gonna kill someone!
I've only had candy canes. I'm going to be shitting
Woo!
peppermint sticks.
Oh my god, that kid smells!
Oh my god. Do you think that guy has any?
Oh my god, I could really use some candy!
Sugar plum.
Ah.
Okay, get on Santa's lap. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And 3. And 3.
Ah! And NC. Yeah, that one was really good. I know that you guys are liking that one the most.
Okay, teachers in a satanic school trying to get the class interested in the holiday spirit.
Oh, wow, this one's gonna be hard.
Kids, Krampus, even though so dear to us for all of the things that he does to torture the children, we have to put aside this holiday season, because in order to make enough money to still have the Hail Satan festival in the summer, we have to cooperate with the nunnery up the street in the Christians' faiths, in the Catholicisms, in order to get the money needed for the satanic festivals. Can we hear a follow?
Yes, so as Miss Beaverly was telling you, we're going to need y'all to step it up this season. So that means we're going to put some of you on the corners. And we got cute
North,
little...
south, east, west. And
Yeah.
no funny business witches.
Right, no conjuring spirits.
Because
to
Mr.
scare
Cock and Balls
people.
will be there watching.
Right, so you'll just take your little black bells and you'll be like, praise Satan, praise
Santa,
Satan.
Santa. We have to remember
Santa
that.
this season. Right.
This year we have to take the end off or we can't get funding. If you guys want to wrap yourselves in bacon and throw yourselves in a fire of lustful feelings this summer and sacrifice for porpoises,
we're going to need you to be out there.
you're going to have to go out there. You know he's out there. Everybody dressed like Santa Claus and they got the dinka 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 jinky 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 jinky. You try to go to the Target, the jinky 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 jinky. You try to go to the Walmart, the jinky 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 jinky. All we have to do is stand there. Somebody walks out, steal their fucking wallet.
Right. Stand
Holiday
there next to
season.
them. Or as soon as you see that bucket filled, just walk up and take it.
I mean, we're working with these organizations.
The Dark
And we
Lord
have to
likes
do our
it.
part.
This season is obviously his season. There's
It's his
so much
season.
torture involved with this season. How could it not be his season, children?
Yeah, I'm feeling rather tortured myself. Yes. Insane.
That was a lot easier to do than I thought it would be, to be a satanic principal.
That was
Yeah.
it's going to be one of our
Praise the Dark Lord.
quicker pods, but we really didn't really have a whole lot, but we had a whole lot to say.
Next week, it's going to be Thanksgiving.
Yes, we're going to do our Thanksgiving episode, and I will come up with a plan for that and see.
I'm off an extra day next week.
Do you
Isn't
know
that
what
cool?
I would love to do? You know what we should do next week? So I have
C-O-C-K.
paper like this, right? This is what
Oh my
this
god,
paper's
like we're
on.
making lists for Santa?
We are. What we could do next week is I've seen these TikToks where people sit across from each other and we each draw each other's portrait. I'm a terrible artist, but I think we should do that.
I absolutely want to do that.
So I will get that together, get the supplies needed. I'll call a local lesbian and get with our supply company, and we will get all the stuff that we need in order to... Nick and I can make Thanksgiving portraits of each other, and he can frame it and hang it by his register at work.
Yep, I will. I'll put it right next to my tits.
Right next to his tits.
Tits.
All right, guys. Thank you for lounging on the couch with Mama Kay and Nikki B.
Yeah, ho, ho, ho!
And a Merry
Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pulse to the beast. Peace to the beast. I wonder where we'll be zapped in from next week.
I'm hoping that it's from somewhere warm. Like, we'll be in Civic.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.